Well, how y'all doing again? This is Cliff, and I'm back on the 1963 Austin Healey 3000, and I've just got the transmission, all the gizmos and gadgets and motor mounts bolted on the transmission. I'm nervous as a church mouse, man. I'm gonna have to get me a stand or something. Uh, yeah, so that's where we are there on the transmission. Let me give you a look-see. All right, we had it all cleaned up, and all I did was bolt on all the whatnot stuff that goes on the tranny, the motor mounts or the transmission mounts on the back, and I ordered me a new seal for it. The seals were hard as a rock, and there's one of the seals I pulled out of it, and it is hard as stone. And so that's the rear seal. I replaced the front one already. And now it's raining like a dickens outside and cold, so everything I'm doing is on the inside right now. And I'm working on the starter. And the starter's in good shape, but it was about as dirty as you could get a starter. It was filthy inside to the point where when I tried to just jump it just to make sure it worked before I even took it apart, I couldn't get it to breathe life into it at all. And I took the cover off and looked inside, and it was full of oil. Looked like somebody just lubricated the snot out of it and then threw it over in a mud puddle. And it was everything was just saturated with oil. Overall, it's in really good condition. The brush has got plenty of life in them. The armature was taking it on the chin a little bit. It was showing that somebody tried to crank it over other than myself with a bunch of crap all over it. So, of course, it left the armature looking a little rough. And since I don't have a lathe here, and I needed to spin this sucker, so I just did the next best thing. I stuck a socket on the end of the starter, because it's a square chunk back there, and an old extension, and sat it on a small pointy reamer under here, because it's got a centering, and just gave it a spin. Yep. Just like that. And then took my sandpaper. Well, I only had to do sandpaper to this one. And I did one for my buddy over here in a bag. Yeah, it's all the way over there in a bag. And it was really bad shape. So I had to take a file to it. And then I had to mic it off with this with a straight edge to make sure it was cut straight. Because, if you're doing it with a file, you could lean it this way or that way. So I eyeballed it the best I could until it's straight, and then checked it off of this so it's parallel with this. So it's straight as I can get it, being crude like this. But it worked, and it looks good. And so that's where we are. So if you don't have a lathe, use drill press. Just figure out how to get something in it. And of course, it's crude as hell, but it works. So other than that, I haven't done anything to this, but I am working on it a little bit. So I'm not sure where to start. I think I'll continue stripping it. That seems to be the thing. And I guess the next thing I'll do is go ahead and tackle the floors. I actually got me a set of stainless steel exhausts for it, and my floor panels there. So I've got something a little bit to work with here. I was just working on a couple of accessories over here. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. I might need to replace a couple pieces of wood in it. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe I can glue it back together. But hey, winter's here, so everything's inside, and it's going to be all good. It's nice and warm in here right now. Stinks like hell because of the heater. Uh, Shoot, I don't even... That's my buddy's shelf with all his Austin Healey parts. And mine are over on the floor in a pile. And I've been working on the Mustang on the other side. I'm getting it done slowly. And I just figured I got to take a break off of that. So this is where we are. So I just wanted to make a little short video to show you that you can use a drill press to do things that the drill press isn't meant to be doing. So, use what you got. All right, guys, I'll see y'all later. Bye.